Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so glad you're here. So, I have prepared a 1 hour Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of variations of eagle pose. The message is about oneness and union with your heart, mind, body, and soul. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now, let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we are going to go ahead and press that start button right now all together. Then come with me and take a seat right on your mat. If it works for you to do a crisscross style with your legs, crisscross, go ahead and do so. If you want to sit up on a block or a bolster or material, feel free to do that as well. When you get there, just start to roll your shoulders up and around. You can even move your torso forward and back. So just start to connect, finding ways to let go of anything that it took for you to get here today. Just a little roll of the shoulders, shrugging them up by your ears, even leaning forward, sitting up super tall as you roll them back. Then I want you to hold up in stillness. Let your palms face up. If you want to collect your index finger and thumb, bringing that union, that connection together. Just begin to breathe. Draw the tips of your ears back. Let your shoulder blades draw back and breathe. Now collect your hands right at the center of your heart in prayer style. Pull your chin to your chest. And today, should you have a purpose, could be a wish, could be a prayer, an intention that you might have for your practice, seal it in, right into your heart. Could be someone or something. And then lift back up. Take your left arm out to the side. Circle the right arm up. So I just want you to make some circles. You can tent the left finger pads. Just begin to get some mobility, not only in the waistband, but in the shoulder, in the arm. You can keep the lifted arm bent. You can spread your hand wide and just get a little more and more fluidity. You might bend deeper and then start to make that mind-body connection. So we are opening our July series. We're going to unwrap and just begin to find understanding in the Yoga Sutras. So they're like the textbook, the guideline for yoga. They were written back in the 4th century by Patanjali for his yoga community. Breathe in and out through your nose, and then go ahead and lift both arms up to a V as you stretch your fingers to the sky. Spread your hands wide. Your hands are facing each other like they're talking to each other. Sit bones are rooted down. Gaze is shifted up. Now take your finger pads behind your back. Go ahead and roll your shoulders up and back. Bend your elbows. Lift your chin up. Let your sternum, your breastbone rise right up to the sky. As you stretch your neck, soften your face, especially the space around your eyes. Neutralize your spine. Switch your legs, opposite leg on top. Right arm reaches out, and left arm is going to create that circular motion. So see if you can begin to make that connection of your mind to your body. Yoga is known as the union, the bringing together, the joining of your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, that oneness that we've probably heard called samadhi. Samadhi, the ultimate union, the ultimate expression of oneness, bringing yourself to one with your maker, the spiritual side, connecting to your physical side, that mind, body, spirit, and soul connection. Make each circle a little bigger, so bend a little deeper. And let your breath move in and out through your nose. Then just 2 more times, 2 more circles, and sweep your arms up to that V. Shift your gaze up. And then go ahead. Take the right hand to the outside of the left leg and twist up and over to the left. Bring the back left arm up and across. Crisscross your arms as they capture the outsides of your thighs. Bow your head down. And then rise up. Now you can either wrap a hug or you could create Garandasana, eagle arms, right in your seat. Breathe. Lift your pinky fingers toward me, your forearms up. Unravel that connection. Finger pads back behind your body. Roll the shoulder heads up and back. Stretch your neck. Lift your heart. Open your front body. Neutralize your spine. Switch your legs back up. Breathe in. Twist in the opposite direction. Breathe out. Left hand on the outside. Use that hand to help rotate the waistband. Bring your back right arm up and across. You're going to get a nice long diagonal stretch. Take the right hand to the outside of the left leg. Bow down to the earth. On the rise up, either weave those eagle arms of yours intertwining or just wrap a hug of your hands right around your shoulder blades. You choose, you decide. Not trying hard, trying easy. Unravel that, and we're going to take that circular motion side to side. So a reach and a dip and a circle. So just go side to side, but it's not fast. The circles are full, they're complete. You can even take the top hand like you're painting the sky. Breathe in and out through your nose. So the beautiful practice of yoga, your beautiful practice, is a place where you can slow down the chatter in your head. So our thoughts are continual. They come in. We can't always control what thoughts come in. We certainly can control how long they stay. So bringing that union, that oneness, samadhi, just breathe in and out, that pureness of finding the connection of yourself to your maker. Breathe. Then come around, find hands and knees right in the center of your mat. Round your back and tuck your chin for a cat style. Inhale and arch for a little cow. Do that again. Push the earth away. Pull your navel in, round the back, tuck the chin. And then soften and melt. Our essential nature has been known to be overshadowed by all of that activity of the mind. So yoga has a way of silencing the mind, that mind-body connection. Now, staying in the same tabletop style, flip the right hand around and just rock back and forth. If you want to tuck your toes and shift your hips back to your heels, then shoulders over the wrists. It's really a nice long line of energy stretching out that right forearm, wrist, hand, knuckle base. We have it closed down so often, whether we're driving, lifting, carrying, typing, texting, many of the activities. Now reverse it and switch the left hand so your thumb goes out, the heel of the hand lifts, and you just rock back and forth. Then go ahead and rock back onto your heels, hips onto your heels, hands onto your thighs. Left hand on your hip, circle the right arm up, and then drop your hips back to your heels. So just create that circle. If it doesn't serve you to drop the hips down, just keep them lifted up and circle that right arm around. You choose, make your breath a little bit bigger as well as your circles. So you're inhaling and you're exhaling. Now reverse it. Right hand, right hip, left arm circles around. Yeah, this is a little saja movement, a little free form movement. There is no right or wrong, just finding those areas in your own body that might be a little sticky, a little crunchy, seeing if you can move through them. Just 2 more circles on the left, and then hold up with those V-shaped arms. Maybe you point your toes, letting the shoelace side of your legs be down. Now sweep the right arm under. Eagle arms arc up and back or just hug. Unravel as you brush and sweep. Bow down. Rise back up. V the arms, look up. Lace the left arm. You can even swing it a little under eagle arms. Maybe even parallel your forearms to the sky. Release it all, brush and sweep as you bow down. One more time each side. Rise up, no rush, no hurry. V the arms, and then sweep the right arm under, eagle, maybe paralleling the forearms. Unravel it all, brush and sweep back down. Last time, rise up, V the arms, even look up. Left arm under. Maybe it's that hug, lifting the elbows up, creating a knees, shins down, almost camel style back bend. Release it all into embryo and just pause. Now in your embryo pose, walk your hands out in front. Lift your hips to be stacked right over your knees. And we're going to move into Anatasana heart melting pose. So your heart melts down, but really ignites some energy, drawing the armpits up as you press your palms down. Your elbows are lifted, but your heart melts toward the floor. Now, walk your hands back, create another cat and another cow. Then tuck your toes under, pop your hips up, and find your way right into down dog. Pedaling through your feet a little bit, pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe. It's like moving through molasses, or even a little taffy. You're just stretching the tendons, the Achilles tendon, the ball of your foot you may want to rise right up on, pressing your heel then back behind your second and third toe, maybe even shifting your hips, and even knowing you have the option to shift your head. Now take the right leg, cross it over the left, and take a crisscross walk all the way to the top of your mat. So right leg crosses over the left, left leg over the right. When you get to the top of the mat, right leg crosses over the left, so you're in a forward fold with crisscrossed legs. Let your head bow down. Your knees stay soft. Walk your hands over to the right, pulling the left hip back. Walk your hands over to the left, pulling the right hip back. Come back to the center with the pinky toes kissing. Soft knees rise up. Breathe in. Right arm laces under, eagle arms, or just a hug. Elbows lift. Unravel, sweep, and brush your hands alongside your body as you fold. Now, finger pads come down. Unravel the right leg, reach it back behind your body. So it's taking you into a low lunge, and then dip the back left knee down. Now rock forward and back, just a couple of inches forward and back. So your left knee might even track over the ankle. You're stretching out the right hip flexor. Breathe. So that forward and backward motion. And then let your hands be placed on the left femur bone. Push it down. And then elevate your arms up. Breathe in. Right hand, right hip. Left arm circles around. Just circle it around. Now you got to hug into your midline to keep your balance. And then reverse it. Left hand, left hip. Right arm circles around. Then go ahead and hold your arms up in that V shape. Collect your hands at heart center. Take the right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh and twist. Wring it out at the waist, thumbs in the center of the chest. Soften that space around your eyes. Breathe. Release and frame the left leg. Tuck the right toes under. Rock your hips back for pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, plug this left femur bone in as you bow over the front left leg. Now, bending the left leg, plant your hands, step into high plank. Take your body up and back, downward facing dog, pedaling through your feet again. Really stretching through the entire foot so you're raising way up on the ball of the foot, maybe even shifting your heels around so you can activate a little lengthening on the side bodies. Now pop both heels up, breathe in. Shift your shoulders over the wrists, drop your knees to your mat, point your toes. Now go chin, chest, belly, slither right on down, sliding your forearms in front for Sphinx pose. Heart lifts, forearms draw toward your body. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, rise back up with your head and heart lifted. Now, can you stay lifted? Bend your legs and bring your flexed feet, heels in towards your bum. Nice. Now point the toes. Can you lift the elbows up? Tap the top of your head. Beautiful. Lower down, hands slide by your ribs. Push up and back. Just come to hands and knees. Take the right arm with the pinky finger down, right arm extended, left forearm drops. See if you can lengthen the right arm straight, lengthen the left leg back. Now, really stretching the right arm toward the mat. Should be a nice long line of energy. Now you can stay right here, or maybe you lift the left leg up, even point the left toes. Now bring the left knee in, bring the right forearm in, round the back, tuck the chin. You're on your shins and knees. Cat. Inhale, arch, cow. Right forearm stays down, left arm extends. Really stretch the pinky edge side. Your hand is very active. And then maybe you lengthen the right leg out. Back behind your body. You're on your left knee and shin. Right forearm down, left arm stretching. Maybe lift the right leg up, flexed foot. Maybe flointed, maybe pointed. Slide your left forearm in, lower the right knee down. Cat. And a little cow. Now tuck your toes under, keep your forearms down, pop your hips up. Dolphin. Breathe. Now lift your elbows up, down dog. From your down dog, high plank pose. From your high plank, either knees, chin, chest, belly, or lower down from plank, cobra or up dog. Tuck your toes under, hips up and back, down dog. Now the crisscross walk again, left leg over the right leg over the left leg over the right leg over the left leg over the right with a crisscross fold at the top of your mat. Walking your hands over to the left side, pulling back on the right hip. Breathe. Breathe into the right side of your body. Walk your hands over to the left and over to the right and pull your left hip back. Walk your hands back to the center. Now rise up with the left leg in front. Breathe in. Legs are crossed. V the arms up top. Left arm sneaks under. Eagle arms with left leg crossed over. Both feet are grounded and rooted. Lift your forearms up and then unravel as you fold back down. You're going to go ahead and take the left leg back behind your body to that low lunge. Drop the left knee and rock back and forth. So you're going back and forth, this time stretching the right hip flexor out. So just a little back and forth movement. And then hold up where your hands come on the right femur bone. You push down to let your side bodies and heart and chest lift up higher. Now, left hand, left hip, right arm circles. Start that right circular motion. Breathe in and out through your nose. Samadhi can be now, not in the future. It's as natural as breathing. It's available to us all. And the sutras lead us into samadhi, that place of oneness where we can weave that wisdom and grace, that perfect union, that oneness of soul with our spirit. Now the right hand, the right hip, left arm, up and around. Yeah, find places you didn't even know that were a little stuck, maybe, and circle around. And then both arms reach up to that V. Collect your hands at the center of the heart. Lift your crown of head. Left upper arm on the outside of the right front thigh to twist. Release the twist. Frame the right leg. Tuck the left toes under. Pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, fold over the right front leg. The right leg can stay bent. You can pop the back heel up. Crown of the head folds down as you lengthen your spine out, really stretching that right hamstring. Now, bending the right leg, plant your hands, just step back to down dog. From your down dog, find high plank pose. From your high plank, either drop your knees or lower to your belly prone. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Breathe out. Now walk your feet in just a couple of inches and bring them together, shortening your down dog. We're going to pop our heels up. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees, breathe out. Step, walk, float, fly, feet to hands, top of your mat, chair style, but with cactus arms. Now from your chair, rise up, hook your thumbs, open the front body. Collect your hands, dive over your legs, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen, step or float your body back, taking it through Vinyasa. Exhale as you draw your hips up and back, down dog. Right leg is on the rise, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, just one time, draw it in. Step it up, this time crescent lunge, high lunge, breathe in, look up. Exhale, set it down, breathe out, move your body through Vinyasa, letting your heart lift. Taking that flow out or kicking it up, come back to down dog. Left leg is on the rise, roll open at the hip, bend the knee, flex the foot, flare your toes out. Exhale, knee to nose, step it up. Crescent, root to rise. Come on up, breathe in. You've got this. Stabilize your body. Find your center. Exhale, lower down, Vinyasa flow. Let the heart lift. Exhale, up and back, down dog. So hold up in your down dog as you shorten it a touch. Maybe you want to check out your hands, making sure that your knuckle base, very specifically on your index and thumb knuckle, are rooted down. So what we just moved through is called Surya Namaskara B. We're going to do that again. It has those few variations, but come with me. One breath, one move. Pop your heels up on the inhale. On the exhale, bend your knees, step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, top of your mat, bent cactus arm chair, Utkatasana. Rise up, hook your thumbs, open up, expand the front body. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold, dive over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back, building your heat up on the inhalation, opening your heart. Exhalation, hips draw back. Inhale, right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Right foot steps toward the right thumb, Rise up, crescent lunge, breathe in. Exhale, set it down with that grace. Let it flow, let it go. That grace and that wisdom, essential for living in that samadhi state. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it up. Rise up, left foot in front, crescent, breathe in. Exhale, set it down, let it go, let it flow. Emptying your breath out, inhaling up, exhaling up and back, down dog. Hold up in your short down dog. 3 rounds of breath, 1 more round of Surya Namaskara B. Hold up right here. 3 rounds of breath in the short down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. 3rd time, breathe in. Audible sigh out. Even a sigh. Beautiful. Now, last round. Come with me. 1 breath, 1 move. Pop the heels up. Breathe in. Bring a new energy to your practice. Exhale. Bend your knees. Step, float, fly. Feet to your hands. Chair pose. Top of your mat. Tee the arms. Inhale, rise, hook the thumbs, open up. Exhale, dive here and now over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through. Vinyasa, heart lifts. Exhale, hips up and back. Down dog. Right leg on the rise. Roll open at the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it up. High lunge, breathe in, crescent. Exhale, set it down, let it go, let it flow. Empty your breath out. Heart lifts, hips back, down dog. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, draw it in and up as you rise, high lunge. Exhale, set it down, let it go, let it flow. You choose the exit, you choose the style. Move with that grace, with that flow, with that heart opening. As you exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Breathe out. Now, from your down dog, shift to high plank. Take the right leg over the left. Crisscross your legs in high plank. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale up. Walk your hands back to your crisscross legs at the back of your mat. Rise up. Stand. Left leg is over the right. Now, part your arms east to west. Left leg lifts. Cross it over the right. Left arm under. Eagle at the back of the house. Exhale, elbows. Eagle into the nest. Spring it open. Sweep your wings back. Point the left toes. Dive over the right. Devotional flying mantis. Walk your hands out. Left leg is lifted. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Left arm up. Bring it up and around. Weave the left leg underneath. Fallen triangle. Right arm up and over. Right hand down, kiss the left kneecap. Step it up, crescent lunge, breathe in. Part the arms out to the side. Left arm sweeps under, eagle arms arc up and back. Exhale, wring it out and twist, but unravel the eagle arms to open up, breathe. Bring it up and around, second warrior. solid, stable. Turn it into stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Now kick your heels out, lace your hands behind your back, slide them down your back side as you look up in a wide-legged straddle. Now fold. Pasardo Padottanasana, fold over your legs with your hands laced behind your back. Maybe let the shoulders rinse. Release that connection, left hand down, open up and twist to the back of the house, right arm lifts. Lower the right hand down, pull the right hip back, levitate the left arm up. Now, turn the left toes to the front of the house, maybe left hand, left shin, maybe outside of left leg. Right arm's gonna lift. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Breathe. Now go ahead and sweep the left leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to nose. Step it up, dip the right knee down. Offer your arms up, breathe in, part the arms, breathe out. Left hand behind the right, arc up and back. Pinwheel your hands down. Tuck the right toes under. Shoot the left leg back, three-legged high plank. Lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, up and back. Down dog, beautiful. Breathe out, smooth out your breath. Peel your heels up, pull your belly in, round your upper back, coil into that high plank as you unravel a long line of energy. Left leg over the right, crisscross. Chaturanga, bend the arms. Inhale back up. Do that again. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale back up. Walk your hands back to your feet. Now this time your right leg is crossed over the left. Rise up, stand tall, breathe in. Part your arms east to west, breathe out. Right leg is over, sneak it up and over, right arm under, eagle at the back of your mat, eagle pose. Draw your eagle into your nest. Eagles are very focused. They stay in the now. They don't worry about yesterday or tomorrow. They are right here in the now because that's when we know how. Devotional dive. Unravel it all. Swing your wings out. Walk your hands into that three-legged dog. Bend the right leg, roll open at the hip. Stay or flip inside out. Should feel good. Wild thing. Or stay in three-legged dog. Bring it around, right hand down, right foot weaves underneath. Shoot it out, fall in triangle, left arm up and overhead. Left hand down, kiss the right kneecap. Step it up, crescent lunge, rise up, breathe in. Part your arms, right arm sneaks under, eagle arms, arc up and back. Exhale, wring it out and twist, unraveling those eagle arms or twisted arms to twisted crescent. Breathe. Bring it up and around, second warrior. You got it. Stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Kick the heels out, lace the hands, opposite thumb on top. Slide them down the back, look up. Exhale, soften the knees, bend at the waist, fold. Now you can stay right here, let the shoulders rinse. Or if you're interested in walking your hands through your legs and moving into headstand, that's always an option if that's part of your practice. Breathe in and out through your nose. Finding stability, union, togetherness oneness, samadhi. Come back down. Spin to the top of your mat wherever you are. Right toes rotate. Keep a softness in the right leg. Utthita Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Left arm lifts. Breathe. Breathe in and out through your nose. Now, framing the right leg, plant your hand. Shoot the right leg back behind your body. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose just one time. Step it up. Back left knee down. Anjaneyasana, arms rise up. Left hand forward, crown of your head lifts, right arm back. Right hand outside the left leg, arc it up and back. This time, pinwheel your hands down and hop to the top of your mat. Left leg joins the right. Rise right up, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center and pause. Offer the arms up. Part the arms east and west. Right leg lifts and crosses over. Maybe it hooks. Maybe it stays in a 4 shape. Right arm under. Maybe hug. Maybe eagle. Draw your eagle in. Into the nest. Now listen up. This time when you unravel it, open up into half moon pose. Right arm lifts, right leg lifts. Maybe coming into that Shavasana variation. Release it to an L shape. Right hand down, let the left arm lift, revolved half moon. Maybe with a Shavasana variation, left hand, right foot. If you've got that, release it slowly. Step the right leg way back. It takes you into a low lunge. Now you might have to adjust a little bit. Take the left foot, heel toe it back to jet out of the hip. Look down at the right foot, come to the pinky edge side. Left arm up and overhead, lift the right hip. Exhale, lower down, back of the house. Inhale, rise back up, breathe in. Exhale, lower back down, breathe out. Inhale, rise back up, breathe in. Last time, exhale, lower down, look to the back of the house. Inhale, rise up, hold, create your own rainbow. Now, bring it around, high plank pose. Take it up and back. Down dog. Breathe. Pop your heels up, high plank pose. Lower down, take your body through Vinyasa, heart lifts. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Walk your feet in about 6 inches. Now, take a look at your hands. I want you to visualize, beginning with the end in mind, your feet landing outside your pinky fingers in Malasana, that yoga squat. So elevate your heels up on the in-breath. On the out-breath, bend your knees, hips toward heels like a lily on a launch pad. Pop the hips up, bring your feet towards your pinky fingers, land in Malasana. Nice. Now try it again. Step back. Yes. Now get set up. There's no wasted time in preparation time. Elevate the heels up. Breathe in. Exhale. Bend your knees. Breathe out. Look where you're going. Hop the feet up by your pinky fingers. Malasana. Nice. Now wrap your arms in front of your shins. Capture your heels if you can. Kick them out. Come into a wide fold. Shake your head out. Anything that's traveled in between those ears of yours in your mind, let it spill. Bring a halfway lift. Wide legged. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees. Come into ragdoll. Now in ragdoll, just create that sway. Yeah, let that sway, let the energy of the earth travel right up through your body, from the earth through your feet, up the back of your body, out the crown of your head. Now, hold up in the center and shake out anything that's troubling you. You know that hurting people hurt people. So if anybody has offended you in any way, has hurt you, has just said anything that is troubling you, you can right now make that choice. Draw that line in the sand. Let it spill out. We love people where they're at. They're doing the best they can with what they have, with what they've got. So let us be the ones to show them a better way. Accept them right where they are and love them back in. Shake out any of that junk in the trunk, any of that static in the attic. Now, yes, back in. How do we connect to that oneness, that samadhi? We practice being in the now. Right here, right now, with that yes. No coincidence you're here today. Now, hands on shins, pump your heart up, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Heel toe your feet all the way together at the top of your mat, and then rise up. Just stand tall. Breathe in, stretch your arms up. Exhale, breathe out. Collect your hands at heart center and draw your chin to your chest, bringing your intention, your purpose, your reason for unfolding your mat back into your heart. Let it be sealed. Let your breath weave that intention continually throughout your practice. Connection, union, bringing together the mind, the body, the heart, and the soul. Arms lift up. Now part your arms east to west. Stand tall. Draw your shoulders down the backside. Left leg lifts. Cross it over, maybe that 4, maybe that wrap, maybe that hook. Left arm under, eagle, Garandasana pose. Exhale, draw your eagle right into the nest. Draw it in, draw it in, draw it in. Now unravel, you know where you're going, half moon. Maybe right hand wants to be on a block to lift the floor to help you open and elevate. Maybe you point the left toes. Maybe you create a Chapasana connection. Keep finding your own center. Breathe. Now release what you've got. Turn it into that L shape. And you're going to barrel roll around, revolved half moon. Right leg is still down. Left hand might go on a block. Left seam of your inner thigh lifts. Right arm rises up. Maybe you bend the left leg and catch it with the right hand. Whatever you've got, release it nice and slow and step the left leg back for that low lunge. There you go. Heel toe the right foot back. Let it jet out of your hip. Look down at the left foot. Come to the pinky edge side. Left hand down. Right leg has created that kickstand. Right arm up and over. Rainbow. Exhale. Look at the back of the house. Right arm lowers. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Breathe in. Use the right foot to help you lift. Last time. Inhale, rise up. Lift the left hip. Right arm up and over. Rainbow. Now plant the right hand. Step back, high plank. Hips draw up and back. Down dog. Breathe. Now right leg's gonna lift. Roll open at the hip. Right knee to the nose. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Roll open at the hip, stay or flip. Inside out, wild thing. Now, right knee, right wrist, right heel, top of the left thigh. Pigeon. at the top of your mat. Start to inch your upper body down. Yeah, so if there's a lot of space between your right hip and the earth, maybe there's some material you could snuggle under, but just find a ooey gooey pigeon. Settle down. Breathing specifically into the right hip area. Is there anything that could possibly be stuck? Any energy you might find yourself hanging on to? As you bring that connection, that mind body, that self to your maker, that oneness that you unite, that you join, that you bring together. It creates that samadhi, that place of bliss, that place of oneness. Breathe into it. If you want more, dive the left arm under, right arm up and back, maybe catching peace fingers on the right big toe. Now push yourself back up. Take your time. Roll onto the right sit bone. Janu Shirshasana. Sole of the right foot toward the left inner thigh. Let your arms lift. Rotate your upper body toward this left leg. Flex the foot. Pull the toes up. Press the thigh bone down. And fold right over the left leg. Now sneak the left forearm in, take the right arm and create that circular motion again. Does it expand your right side body a little bit more? Breathe. Now reach all the way up and over, maybe diving down deeper, capturing the outside of the right foot. Now lift back up, plant the right hand right by your sit bone, rise up on the right knee and shin, lengthen out. Let the left arm lift. Now slip the left hand behind your ear. Open up the heart a little more, expand. Lower the left hand, tuck the left toes. Step back, down dog. Now, so we don't end up crooked going around in circles, we'll do the other side. So levitate your left leg up. Roll open at the hip, bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Roll open at the hip. Stay or you choose. Listen to that still small voice. Maybe you flip right arm over right shoulder, left arm up and overhead. Left arm lifts. Bring it around. Left knee, left wrist, left heel, top of the right thigh. So if you've got a lot of space, maybe you slip a block under this left hip. Maybe you slip a t-shirt, a blanket, a towel, bolster. Whatever serves you as you begin to melt down. Maybe you inch the right leg a little more into the center of your mat as you let your upper body melt down. If you want more, weave the right arm under, left arm up and back, maybe catching the big toe on the left side. Just options. Or stay in that ooey gooey pigeon straight on. Breathe right into that left hip. Whatever you're holding on to, make that choice to let it go. Clear out the static in the attic. Walk yourself back up. You're going to come to Janu Shirshasana. Your left leg is going to be bent. I'm going to spin to the front. Right leg goes long. Rotate your upper body. You might have to adjust your sit bones. Arms lift. Fold on down over the right leg. Breathe. Now, when you rise back up, right forearm down and maybe just circle this left arm. Yeah, if there's any crack, snapple pops, just move things out, smooth things out. Yoga is the union of the body, of the mind, of the soul, of your spirit. Now, maybe left arm up and over. Just an option. Then rise up nice and slow. Left hand down, right outside the left sit bone. Right arm up. Rise on the left shin. Let the outer edge of the right foot go long. Slip your hand behind your right ear. Send your hips forward and your heart up and open. Now lower back down. I want you to come with bent knees at the top of your mat to roll all the way onto your back. Coming into happy baby. Take a hold of the outside edges of your feet and just rock very gently side to side. And then as you're ready, take this opportunity to slide right out into Shavasana. Tuck your shoulder blades together. Just let your arms come alongside your body, palms facing up. Let your feet splay out. Now just experience right here in the now. Samadhi, the oneness, the union of bringing together ourselves with our Maker, with our God. It's yours for the asking. Any thoughts that come in, let them pass you by. You are not your thoughts. You are a spiritual being living in a physical body. Having a human experience. Now, if you can stay 5, 10, 15 minutes, I invite you to do so. Just turn the video off. We thank you for coming. Honor yourself for showing up. If you're coming with me, just bring that movement back into your body, into your fingers, into your toes. And then as you bend your knees, just shift over onto your right side in that fetal position, that place where it all began. Then push yourself, carry yourself back up into your day. Use your hands, use your forearms. Come back full circle right where we began. Sweep your arms out and up on the in-breath. Left hand reaches, right arm circles. And then just a couple of times with that circular motion, both right and left. Just breathe. See if you notice any difference in the mobility, in the connection, in the oneness that you've created. That perfect union of your individual soul with that infinite spirit, that state of oneness. Breathe. Hold both arms up. Look up. Collect your hands in that Anjali Mudra. Seal your purpose right into your heart. Bringing your chin down to your chest. Just letting peace, love, joy, oneness, samadhi be sealed in as you move through your week. Bringing peace, love, and joy, not only to your own life, but to those around you, those you meet, your neighbors, whoever is nearby. Now look up, finish off with one Om to Home, sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.